Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the next stream for our big marathon day coming your way. So far, Hockey Legacy Manager done, and now we're on to MLB The Show 25 with the Toronto Blue Jays, moving into the 2030 season, year number 6, for episode number 14 of this franchise mode series on MLB The Show 25. If you're joining after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 5-minute mark. That's when we'll get started. But until then, we'll start welcoming everybody in on this lovely Saturday afternoon for the second of 4 streams today and 5 streams over 24 hours. We were live with Backyard Baseball last night. We were live earlier today with Hockey Legacy Manager and the Senators. Now we'll have the 2030 season with the Blue Jays. Later today, we'll have the next episode of our Islanders series on NHL 25. And finally, tonight, a mock draft for the 2025 NHL entry draft. James, welcome back to the stream. Glad everyone could make it back in. Well, everyone. I see a few already coming back. And I'm sure for everyone's schedules of the day, in, out, watching a little bit, catching up later on, no problem at all. It's just myself trying to catch up a little bit for all the content that I haven't been able to do over the last week or so. As I've been wrapping up work, I'll be leaving. I'll be going out of the country in the next week. I'll be gone for about a week, picking up Desora, doing wedding things, and then coming back for my wedding in about a month from now, which will also have some... is much more understandable. So we're finishing up June, and then we'll have a few uploads throughout July, but not as much, as I'll be gone from late July until about mid-August, and then back into the swing of things for NHL 26 and all that good stuff into the fall. But for now, it is summer mode, and we'll have 4 streams coming your way today. Try and make up for some of the lost time over the last week or so. All right, that's that. Discord bot sent it out. Thank you. Pitching duel, I'm calling it, because of the... I'll show the depth chart here. The pitching options that we have for ourselves between Logan Webb and Jose Barrios in the bullpen. Hard to really see everything right here, but you get a little bit of an idea. I'll just go ahead and share this in the Twitter world, and then we'll be good to go for the 2030 season. Yes, James in the chat, our newest channel member, who just joined earlier today. A lot of perks for you both here on YouTube and on the Discord server for those who join in for channel membership. Our mock draft tonight will be myself and a handful of the other channel members who have joined here in the channel and joined that for $1.99 Canadian per month, who will be making those selections. One of the perks as a channel member. Tweet this out. Our next stream of the day is year number 6 for the 2030 season with your World Series. Yeah, so by the way, we've won back-to-back World Series, right? So if you've been following the series, you would know that. Year 1, Year 2, Year 3, we missed the playoffs. Year 4, wild card, win the World Series. Year 5, 105 wins, win the World Series. Now here we are for year number 6 on our road to the three-peat. Gavin, welcome back. So just the season here tonight, the entirety of the regular season. The playoffs would be a separate stream. Here's year number 6 with your back to... Oh, my computer's going slow here. Back World Series champion Blue Jays. I'm not sure why my computer's going so slow here. And there we have it. Okay, that brings us to, what, 3.5 minutes? Very good. Oh, see, I still have Hockey Legacy Manager on. That's why. My computer's lagging, so I have so many things going. Wait, I can close that from earlier today. That was a great stream. If you didn't see that already, you'll definitely want to check that out. And there we go. Okay. Sheesh. So yes, for the pitching. So we're thinking about a rotation of Skubal, Knack, Tiedemann, Yasavage, Costa, but then Jose Barrios could definitely still be a starter in our rotation. He's getting older. He struggled a bit in the playoffs, so we're thinking about maybe he goes to long relief now at the age of 35. And we also picked up Logan Webb, who was just sitting in free agency. Hey, we had a ton of money to burn, like literally so much money to burn. 1 year, $27 million, just to have a better long relief option than like a 75 overall. We say, hey, let's get an 81 in here. Rasmussen, Roop, Nardi in mid relief, Matsui, Ward in setup, and Clase as the closer. Yeah, the rotation looking like that. Go Jays. Hobbsy, welcome aboard. Big day for Hobbsy. Gets the Sens, gets the Blue Jays. I know you weren't able to make it for the Senators. I'm not sure how much you'll be here for the Jays, Hobbsy, but hope that you will enjoy as we work through the 2030 season. I'll kind of try to fly through it a bit faster than usual. It's just the regular season, so We're not going to be watching like every game super slowly. And we are back-to-back World Series champions, so I don't envision any huge trades to stop us or anything. The next 8 minutes, got it. But hopefully we'll get as much of the season done as quickly as possible to be ready for the Islanders stream later today. That brings us to the 5-minute mark, so welcome everybody to the year number 6, 2030 season, episode number 14 stream with the Toronto Blue Jays. Years 1, 2, and 3 missed the playoffs, but year 4, wild card, win the World Series. Year 5, 105 wins, and win the World Series. So we are back-to-back World Series champions, going for the three-peat, and it all starts here in the regular season. We're first in contact, we're ranked first overall. Isles around 5-ish by the sounds of it. Depends. It's going to all come down to how hungry I am. Either it's Isles around 5:30, and then I'll eat at whatever, 8. Or I'll say, okay, it's a bit too late. I'm going to eat at like 5:30, and then like Isles at 6:30, something like that. And then whenever that's done, that'll probably be about 3 hours. I don't know. We'll get into the mock draft. But anyways, I just want to go as fast as possible, but while respecting the series still. We're ranked first in the league, first in contact, third in pitching, fifth in power, ninth in defense, then 29th in speed. We're not a very fast team. In spring training and over the offseason, not too many changes, and we liked what we saw from our growth. We didn't have to go out and get any big names. It was a short off-season, pretty much. Bohm will continue as our leadoff guy, 88 overall. Alec Bohm, who was the World Series MVP in 2028, also an All-Star. Bo Bichette up at an 89 overall. Not a down year. He had his best year, in 2029. His best year in a long while, batting 300. Love that. 132 hits in 120 games played. Riley Green, in his first year with us last season, won the Hank Aaron Award. He was a Silver Slugger. He was an All-Star. He hit 38 home runs, and he is ready for another year here in Toronto. Nolan Shaniel had a really good season last year, batting 293. In 2028, he had a bad season and a great postseason. 2029, he had a great season and a bad postseason. So they were paying him $12.8 million to be a first baseman, making a lot of errors. It's going to be tough because we also have, in our system, we'll fix this up later, we have, who is it? Not Blaze Jordan, no. Roberto Escobar? No, who is it? The first baseman in our system is going to be growing soon enough. Lane Gonzalez. Yes, Lane Gonzalez is already going to take over at first base in the near future as Vlad Guerrero Jr. continues to DH. Anyways, yes. So Guerrero, speaking of which, Vladdy is a 95 overall. Continuing on now in his age 30 season. We no longer see just signed on forever. It's actually coming to an end. Not soon, but coming to an end eventually. Salut Data, comment ça va aujourd'hui? Doggy, ça va très bien mon ami. Il fait soleiller aujourd'hui. La vie est belle. Can't complain. Bon, ça c'est spécial, mais rien spécial à part ça. Justin Crawford moving into his second full season, with his third season as a Blue Jay. Bat 260 last year. Love his speed. He was huge in the World Series. Alex Freeland, 84 overall, the Rookie of the Year in 2028, and Silver Slugger last year in 2029. Adley Rutschman, our big free agent pickup a few years ago. He's now moving into his third season as a Blue Jay. All-Star in 2027, Silver Slugger, blah, blah, blah. Dalton Varsho, he's now 33. Down year in 2029, but again, down season, but great postseason. No, don't worry about that, dog. You take care of that whenever you have time. Don't worry about it at all. He bat 235 last year, which wasn't ideal, but ended up being playoff MVP. So we'll see what happens from here. Brenton Doyle's on the bench to start the year. So is Alejandro Kirk as backup catcher. Arjun Namala, 82 overall, as kind of like a super utility guy in the infield, second, third, and short. He's 24, B potential, 82, waiting for that breakout year. Has just been crowded on this team pretty much. And also in the infield is Francisco Cortez. Cagney still trying to catch up on what I missed from the Send stream. No spoilers, please. No, don't you worry about it. Francisco Cortez, who was our first-round pick in 2026. He was an older guy already by 2030. He's now 26 years old. Great against lefties. We'll try platooning him against lefties a little bit. And the second base role, we haven't touched the lineup just yet. Freeland's been good, but over the course of the year, I'm sure something like that's going to pop up. And then for our pitching, Tarek Skubal, of course, continues on as our ace. Cy Young last year in 2029, and All-Star 2 years before that in 2028, signed on for 4 more years. Landon Knack, he is, no matter what his overall, he is just lights out every time he's on the mound. So he will continue in the 2 spot this year. A lot of responsibility. Ricky Tiedemann had the best year of his career, 2.91 ERA last season. He was super impressive. like went way under the radar. So hopefully can continue more of that, even though he's only an 83 overall. Trey is Savage, not a good couple seasons to start his career, but a strong spring training, so fingers crossed. And same for Von Costa, who was a 5th round pick in 2025. Finally ready to make his MLB debut in the rotation. After in 2029, we gave him 1 start. He appeared in 4 games, and it wasn't super pretty. He finally had a good spring training, and he's going to get a spot in the rotation to start. As Jose Barrios and Logan Webb are both in long relief, 2 great veterans who could be starting pitchers if we need them to be in the rotation. They'll start like this, and we'll see where it goes from there. In mid-relief, Drew Rasmussen, Landon Roop, Andrew Nardi, all guys who have been consistently simulating well. That's why we stick with them. Doesn't matter about the overall. Yuki Matsui, who was an incredible pickup from the Baltimore Orioles last year, a huge part of us winning the World Series. Harvey Ward also in the setup. And closing is Emmanuel Clase, who had 49 saves last year and was runner-up for reliever of the year. So there's our team moving into year number 6, ladies and gentlemen, the 2030 season. As back-to-back World Series champions, we are trying to make it a three-peat, and it all starts in the series against the Orioles. We had 1-10-3 in the season opener. Now we'll continue on. We'll play this game, and then we'll go from there. No comments go over from the last one. We're not making any trades. I just sent up everyone who needs to be sent up and down in AA and AAA and blah, blah, blah. So let's do it. Game 2 of the 2030 season, and the first game of our stream here this afternoon. Starting off at Rogers Center. Landon Knack on the mound against the Orioles. Let's play ball. Fly out, ground out, walk. McCarthy with that speed. Pick off pitch, ground out. All right, Bohm pops up. Bichette walks. Varsho flies out. Rushman against his old team singles. Vladdy, RBI single from Vlad to bring home Bichette, who got on base with that walk. Riley Green strikes out. It's 1-0. Second inning, fly out, strikeout, fly out. Freeland fly out. Crawford strikeout. Shanuel single for Bohm to fly out. Top of the third, Rosarena pop-up. Urias solo home run to tie this game at 1. Sheehan grounds out. Volpe strikes out. Bottom of the third for Bo Bichette, who flies out. Varsho single, getting him on base. Very good. Rushman double play. McCarthy ground out. Locklear double. Pick off pitch, walk. Kierstad, fielder's choice, but not getting tired already. Stamina should be better than that. Basallo, caught stealing. There's the out to get us to the bottom of the fourth. Vlad grounds out. Green flies out. Freeland walks. Let's go crazy and steal. Stolen base from Alex Freeland. Justin Crawford, though, strikes out. Basallo walks. Keeping a close eye on Knack here. Single. No, we're going to pull him. Walk, single. Let's go to the veteran. Barrios. These are the moments we go to Barrios. Strikeout. Fly out. Ground out. Bing, bang, bong. Shanuel grounds out. Bohm grounds out. Bichette pops up. Have reliever stamina. I thought it would be a bit better than that. McCarthy fly out. Well, definitely at least long relief. It's like 60s. Locklear strikeout. Holiday walk. Pick off pitch. Fly out. All right. Varsho pop up. Rushman ground out. Then a fly out from Vlad. Top of the 7th. Basallo pops up. Rosarena flies out. Urias walks. Pick off pitch. Walk. Volpe strikeout. All right. Bottom of the 7th. We need a run here. We have 1 run on 4 hits. Riley Green with a leadoff single. Alex Freeland strikes out. Luzardo is dealing. Crawford single. Runners on the corners here. Hasn't hurt him. No, not yet. Let's try a sac fly from Shanuel. Dylan Coleman comes in. Sac fly, yes. Worth it. Let's steal second. Cotson. All right, worth it. I just wanted that 1 run. McCarthy fly out. Locklear strikeout. Holiday ground out. Bottom of the 8th. Bohm strikes out. Bichette walks. Varsho fly out. Rushman single for Vlad to strike out. All right. Now the 9th inning, we're going to bring in the closer, Emmanuel Clase. 9th inning, up by 1. Kierstad strikes out. Basallo, error! Don't tell me it was Shanuel. Fielding error by Bichette. Rosarena, double play to end the game, and the Blue Jays win 2-1. Thanks to that sac fly, the save from Clase, and Barrios, player of the game. 4 innings pitched, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, no hits, no runs. Well done to Barrios in long relief there, who wants a spot back in the rotation. All right, let's keep on simulating now. Auto-fix lineups there. 8-1 loss, of course. And then a 4-3 win. All right, the 1st of April. Here we go. Big win. Back to work I go. Catch you all later on. Thanks, Hobbsy. We'll catch you later. Series against the Nationals now. 6-3 win. Screwball out 1 to 2 weeks with a concussion. Ooh, keep him active. 7-1 win. Very good. We're limiting the runs against. Webb will come in. No, Barrios will come into the rotation. Yeah, it would have been maybe a pace for a no-hitter. 10-4 loss there. 2-1 loss. They have 14 pitchers. The max is 13, so a double-A pitcher has to go down. Vincent Ha. Oh, 2060C. Brian, we'll move him to Class A. There we go. 6-4 win. All right, time to send out the scouts. 6-3 is our record. So what do we really need in this organization? We're looking good everywhere, right? Catchers, we have a couple of B guys who are growing. We have 3 guys with B potential who are growing. Plus, Rushman is still around for a little while longer. First base, Lane Gonzalez. Not to mention guys like TJ Jensen or Sedeno A5523. Probably not going to work out. Excuse me. Cortez, maybe a second baseman. Maybe a second or even a third baseman. Well, actually, we have Prince Hyde. We have outfield. We don't have right field, but we do have outfielders. That's the thing. Prince Hyde is there at third. So second base. Shortstop, we have Namala in theory. Even Lewis. But more infielders in general. More of an infield draft, I think. In right field, we have Waylon Chavez. Castro hasn't really grown super well. Wendell Phillips is definitely going to be going. No, we're good in right field. The game's not realizing that. Phillips and Chavez are both going to be there in the outfield. But yeah, it's a do your due diligence kind of draft here. So this guy's better at the position players. So let's always start with the discovery. Infield international. Outfield international. I'm looking over the pitchers. Yeah, this guy's good. He's good at pitchers. So there we go. There's week 1. All right. Let's keep it up. 5-4 win. Ooh, bases loaded there. 3-2 win. A lot of critical situations. 4-3 win. 7-3 win. 15-3 win. There's a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. Scooble is back. Barrios is going crazy right now. We're going to keep a very close eye on that. We're ready to put him back in the rotation whenever someone falters. Back, we'll keep him active. 6-4 loss, 3-2 win. 12-4 is the record. Back to scouting. 3 discovered, 1 discovered, 4 discovered. Okay, very good. Actually, no. So cancel. I want to see who are those guys. So that recently scouted. So who are these guys? Unranked. Some of them are not super interesting. Robbie Coppola. Let's get him scouted up. Actually, it should be this guy. Just Coppola. Okay. Who else we got here? 65.99. Luis Estrada. Okay. 1 week on all those guys. Well, this guy keeps doing discovery. Infield central. Then we'll go back to not looking at individual players. 8-3 win, 9-8 win, 7-6 loss, 4-1 loss. Let's sim through the series against Seattle, then we'll take a little peek at the team through 20 or so games. 18-8 loss, and then a 6-4 win. 15-7 is the record. We'll pause here to look. Okay, let's keep scouting those guys. It could be interesting. 3 discovered. Who got discovered? Recently scouted. Unranked. Give me a sec. Getting a phone call here. That's what happens when there's an afternoon stream. Give me a moment. Who do you think I should scout between Wayne Robert and Giancarlo Ordonez? All right, thank you very much. That's the life of a businessman, right? 3 in the afternoon on a weekend, sometimes those calls come in. So in the chat, what am I seeing? Robert, he could be in the 30s with overall and probably never make it or even get close. Wouldn't scout either of them. Yeah, that low overall really stands out to me as the 13 to 47. It's just, that's too much. That's too much. And Giancarlo, I didn't even look at their stats before I asked the question. I wouldn't scout either, if I'm being honest. 13 to 47 is just a bit too crazy. So I'm going to say no individual scouts being scouted here. We'll go to scout position. And we'll do second baseman. And let's start working on the second baseman. Let's start doing that. Thank you for indulging me there, my quick little phone call. So now, a quick little peek at the team we said we wanted to do. So 329 from Bohm. Look at all the... Wait! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fire emojis and 1 snowflake. 329, 310, 333, 356, 297, 312, Freeland 261, Rushman 269, Varsho 125. So this is going to be where Brenton Doyle gets into the lineup. Brenton Doyle will play center field for a little bit. He's batting 371. Okay. Same for against lefties. Unless... No, we could do this. But I'm gonna put Crawford higher in the lineup, actually. I'll keep Doyle in the 9 in both spots, but sheesh. This is some of the best batting we've seen ever. Stay out of that dugout or you'll stay out of that dugout or you'll burst into flames. Tell me about it. And for the pitching, yeah, Savage has been so-so. Savage is the one we're the most concerned about. Same for Costa. Barrios is a machine. Webb hasn't been great. I'm gonna say we gotta find out if we're keeping Savage or Costa. Barrios is still under contract. We're not moving Barrios yet, so if we keep him in long relief for another few weeks, it doesn't kill us. But for Savage and Costa, we need to figure out, are they a part of our future or not? If not, let's trade them. Let's get other people in the system. So I'm going to keep the pitching as it is for now, purely due to just my curiosity. Von Costa breaking my heart. Tell me about it. Nardi hasn't looked great either. Yeah, the pitching hasn't been that great. So thank goodness for the bats. 10-7 loss. 2-1 loss. 6-2 win. 8-0 win. Vince O'Leary, keep him active. 6-4 win. No, well, he's in the rotation. He can't get any more time than he's already getting. I can't do anything else than put him in the rotation. There's nothing more I could do. 6-4 win, 6-2 loss. 18-10 is the record. Okay, so these guys are somewhat interesting. Coppola, Estrada not so much, but Coppola, yeah. Okay, that's enough. 8 of those prospects were scouted. Good. Okay, so second... Oh, not sure. Oh, more... Yeah, okay, sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, we're going to give him a bit more time. Let's do international again for second base. Let's also go... Let's go west and central for second base. And we can see who's actually interesting to look at further. 12-1 win against the Yankees. And then for win number 20, no, 6-4 loss. How about now? Yes. Win number 20, we are 20-11 through 31 games. A half game up on the Red Sox. Yeah, so let's watch this game against them. Important series. And let's get the organizational updates. Cal Steven needs to bounce back. Cedric Kaiser struggled. Wendell Phillips, hot bat. Penango, outstanding. Ferro, good. Zeke Logan, strong month. He's the future of our pitching for sure. Where is he? Zeke Logan, there he is. 2077, our first round pick in 2027. Very good. Bird cell down there. Savage looking a bit better now. No, sorry, it's Tiedemann who we're worried about. No, it was Savage. Yeah, but he's not doing great. Yeah, all three of those guys, but especially Costa, man, you're killing me. Okay, we want to see this game against the Red Sox. Important game. They are 20-12. Rogers, Landon, Knack on the mound. Here we go. Let's fly through it a little bit. 2 runs for the Red Sox early. Let's go with 3 runs for us, though, in the bottom of the second. Then 2 in the bottom of the third. Let's give him the 5th inning. Okay, just made it out. We'll pull him now. Anyone playing the show on Switch? No, I'm thinking of buying one for while I'm traveling in the coming weeks. Oh, that's interesting. I've never tried the Switch at all, actually. Maybe a few years ago I played for like a minute, but no, I don't know much about the Switch. Up 6-2. Let's give a chance to Nardi. He was struggling. Let's see if Nardi can bounce back here. Yeah. Scoreless inning. Good. One more. Good. 2 scoreless innings from Nardi. Good. And we're up 10-2, so we can play around with it. Let's go Roop.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
There you go.
Number 65.
There you go.
Blended.
And last inning,
Rope.
we'll give the last inning to
Now
Ward, who's
pitching
looking
for
really
the
good,
Blue
actually.
Jays.
Yeah.
Number 4. Harvey.
Fly out,
Ward.
walk, strike out, and some sort of ground out or something. 10-2 win. Crawford played the game going 3 for 4. Nat gets the win. The pitching looked better, and we go now a game and a half up on the Red Sox and on the Yankees as well. Okay, Guardians win 3-1. Legend Roop pulled green, keep him active. Hey, Vasi. 7-1 loss, great. So we're 21-13. Let's check out the scouting now. Only one prospect scouted. That was a waste of time. And let's do second baseman in the East before we look at anyone in particular. 11-8 win, very good. Auto-utilize, he's in the right spot. Yes, he is. Von Costa breaking our hearts. Up to an 85, but just can't put it together. Is it because he only has 4 pitches? Is that what it is? The clutch is too low? What is it? What is it? 4-1 loss. Auto. 14-1 win. Good. 3-2 loss. 6-1 win. Auto everything. 4-3 loss. 24-16. A half game back of the Red Sox right now. Alright, so let's cancel all these assignments now. And now we'll go and look at the second baseman themselves. Okay, so we pick 30, 61. So the guy ranked at 2. I won't even bother thinking about him. This guy at 15, you never know. So let's just start scouting a bunch of the second basemen, and we'll get somebody. We'll get one of these guys. We'll get one of these guys. With guys just not doing well for no clear reason. Yeah, and if that's what's going to be, then that's what's going to be. It's all right, but we got to move on. Gaming clearly. All right, let's go with those guys. 4-1 win, 2-1 loss, 6-0 loss, 13-5 loss. That's exactly what we need against a division rival. Now the AL East is on fire, of course. We can't afford to experiment, though, forever. You Savage, Tiedemann taking these losses. Who's on the mound today? Costa? It's his last chance. Costa, 9-0 win. All right, Von Costa, I see you. Yeah, Roger Pierce looks good. Von Costa, nice. It's your Savage who's been struggling as well in the last 3 years. He's started 32 games over 3 years and still an ERA above 5 and a WHIP above 1.4. Man. Yeah, Brios is going to come in for your Savage in the rotation, and we'll see where that brings us. All right, back to the top of the rotation now. Scooball starting it off. There you go. 2-0 win against the Tigers. That's big. Scouting. Are we interested in this? This guy looks great. Damon Clearly. That's nice. Oops. Okay, second baseman. Who else? May as well get all of them scouted. Another week on these guys. 8-2 loss with Knack in there. Great. 1-0 loss, 4-0 loss, 18-2 win. So we get shut out in back-to-back games, then we score 18 runs. What's going on here? And now they're cold. Now they're all freezing. Bichette batting 244, of course. Crawford 280. Freeland 204. All right, here's a chance for Cortez. Or even Namala. Okay, Freeland's coming out against everybody. Namala's coming in against righties. Varsha 182, yeah. And Cortez coming in against lefties. Hold on, let's fix this here against righties. Against lefties, sorry, especially. So Bichette, I can't put him in the 2 spot right now. Let's put Crawford, actually. He's colder, but at least he's doing better. Bohm, Crawford, Green. Let's try again. Bohm, Crawford. You can keep Green there. And Bichette, Cortez, Shanuel, Doyle. Let's try that. Yeah. Namala against righties. Okay. Numbers are coming back down a little bit. Numbers coming down a little bit. Okay. Tampa, we need some big wins coming up against Tampa. 4-0 win. 5-2 loss. Come on, let's get this one. Let's get this one here against the Rays, who are just ahead of us. The Red Sox are doing so well, too. Okay. Hey, good thing we scouted this guy. Really, you're not that interesting. Roger Perez looks really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I would take him with our first pick, even. Josh Metler, no. Take him out. Okay. Any other second baseman that we're interested in? Yeah, Roger Perez looking really good. Alfonso Figueroa. Anybody else of interest? 70-98, unranked. Nah. That might be it for second baseman. Except maybe this guy, Jason Wetzel. Yeah, we'll do Jason Wetzel, that'll be it. And then finally, let's start scouting positions. Let's just do starting pitchers international. Do that for a couple of weeks. Just in general. Alright, I wanted to see this game. Ooh, up 3-2, bottom of the 10th. Let's go, close it out, Clase! Yes, big 3-2 win. 30th win of the season. Okay, 12-2 win, 4-1 loss. Would be interesting to see details for Perez at some point. Sure, next scouting spot. 6-3 loss, 6-3 win, 10-3 win, beating up on the Athletics. 6-5 win, good. We're 34-25. 3.5 games back of the Red Sox now. Yeah, rough month, but we're turning things around a little bit here. 38 pitchers scouted, good. That's what I want to see. And I'm going to take off Wetzel at this point. Be potential at best, probably. Keep Figueroa. And you want to see, what's his name? Roger Perez. Really, it's crazy speed. Speed and stealing. Contact looks pretty good. Power, nothing special. Roger Perez looks very good. Okay. Now, next up, I just want to scout anybody who's around rank 30, let's say. Just let's scout somebody there. Could be a great leadoff guy, yeah. Who might be there at 30? Terrible defense, yeah. 77-94? Yeah, 22? I don't know. 65-99. Bobby Eskew from Rhode Island. No. Let's keep scouting position. Actually, this guy's good at discovery. Go discover an international pitcher for me. What happened? And the game is lag. What did I do? What did I do? I clicked on the calendar. What have I done so egregious?